a cigarette with a match from last July, the one we stole from the diner off Route 9. You said everything real gets archived too late, then left lipstick on the paper cup like fate. My heels cracked on the sidewalk of your goodbye. That was the day I learned silence doesn't cry. I watched our love like a Sunday matinee, half asleep, half hoping you'd ask me to stay. The reel kept spinning even when the screen went black. Some stories end before they ever look back. There's a photo booth strip in my drawer of sins. I keep it next to the key you never used again. You whispered dreams like they came from someone else's skin. Funny how lies wear perfume when they begin. You said I'm not made for always, just for now, and poured truth in my glass with a twist of a brow. I watched our love like a Sunday matinee, half asleep, half hoping you'd ask me to stay. The reel kept spinning even when the screen went black. Some stories end before they ever look back. I drive past that closed down movie house where you first told me the sky could lie. Now all it shows are posters torn by time, just like your promises framed in white. You were my frame of a dream I couldn't keep. Not tragic, not cruel, just buried too deep, like popcorn on the floor, half eaten, left behind. A love too soft for the world to rewind. You made coffee, then back to bed. Didn't speak, but I knew what you meant. Your eyes looked straight, but nowhere near. I stayed quiet so you'd feel seen. I water the plants you used to name, set the cups where your hands once came. I count small things as if they weigh more than the words you won't say. You say I'm fine, like it's a trade, something to give, something to fade. You laugh at jokes like pulling thread, each one thinner than the last you said. I know you're still here, just out of sight, like half a light behind a wall too wide. I hold your hand when you fall asleep and pray you dream something deep. Oh, days I ache just watching you float through the day like that's what people do. But I stay not strong, just sure that love's not loud, it just endures. I know you're still here, just out of sight, like half a light behind a wall too wide. I hold your hand when you fall asleep and pray you dream something deep. And if you never leave that bed, I'll still be there until the end. I live in a house with the curtains drawn, magnolia trees and a dying lawn. They used to knock, they used to stay. Now I drink alone all day. I wear my heels to sweep the floors, perfume stains on all the doors. A silver spoon, a crystal glass, and a vinyl spinning from the past. They called me queen in '85. Now I'm just someone trying to survive. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, wearing pearls with lipstick stains. Once they loved me, now they pass, but I still toast them from my glass. Tell the girls to never wait, love is just a twist of fate. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, and I don't cry when it rains. He left a ring on the second shelf, said don't wait up, go find yourself. But all I found were lonely nights in gowns too tight and bourbon light. The chandelier don't sparkle much, but I dance for ghosts, I drink too much. They say I'm mad, I say I'm free. What's the difference, honestly? They used to write songs in my name, now I'm just part of some old flame. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, wearing pearls with lipstick stains. Once they loved me, now they pass, but I still toast them from my glass. Tell the girls to never wait, love is just a twist of fate. I'm the lady of Magnolia Lane, and I don't cry when it rains. Play that record one more time, the one he loved, that sweet sad line. I was yours, I softly sighed to no one on a Friday night. So light a match and let me be a memory dressed in luxury. The velvet burns, the bottle drains, I fade with pride down Magnolia Lane. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay. nights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take drifting above us, never counting the cost. You traced a name on the windshield's fog, like a secret kept inside a monologue. I didn't ask who you meant, I just knew. The sky always feels more honest. They leave before they can ruin the night. We're just cloud people passing through, drawn in the air, then erased too soon. Love like weather, beautiful but cruel. We never meant to stay, only to feel and fade. Your touch like a forecast no one believes. Soft when it's there, then gone with the breeze. But every time I look up, I see a version of you that still touches me. So let the sky write our names in the mist. If we were real, we'd never feel like this. We're just cloud people passing through. Nothing to hold, but I still wanted you. He said, meet me at the station with your red coat on. I packed a pack of menthols and left my lipstick on. We drove past 7-Eleven with a map in his hand. Said, baby, we ain't coming back. And I said, I understand. He had a look like danger, a voice like a song. Told me I was perfect, but perfect don't last long. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in the desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile, but freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side, loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. He stopped for cigarettes and cola at a roadside place. I watched him flirt with the waitress, still thinking I could stay. Said he loved the way I talk and the way I lie. Said I was fire with trouble inside. He had a laugh like thunder, a kiss like sin. And I knew I'd lose, but I still let him in. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in the desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile, but freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side, loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. Mama told me don't believe in boys with cars and crooked teeth, but I was raised on wild desire, not on prayer, not on choir. So if you see a girl in white on on some old forgotten highway line. Just drive on by, don't ask me why. I'm made of gasoline and cherry pie.
I missed your birthday 3 years straight. Still kissed your hand like it was fate. But love, I never asked you if you were okay. You made space for all my storms, built a quiet place I never warmed. I spoke in sighs and called them truth. You stayed, I called that proof. Your voice got small when mine got tired. I kept the peace like cutting wires. Never fought, just let it break. I thought silence made us safe. I'm sorry it took me this long to see that loving you was more than staying. Sorry I let you fade in me. I wore your love like routine, but it deserved a flame. You wrote letters I never read, left books half open by the bed. I saw them, just didn't know that those were cries you couldn't show. I'm sorry it took me this long to see that loving you was more than staying. Sorry I let you fade in me. I wore your love like routine, but it deserved a flame. If this is too late, no, I never meant to love you like that.
They built a kingdom out of paper plates, roses in the lobby, lipstick stained debates. We danced in silence on the marble floor, waiting for the preacher that never came through the door. You said this ain't Vegas, but we'll play pretend. I wore a plastic veil, you called me your best friend. It was a television wedding, broadcast to no one. I kissed you for the credits, then the scene was done. Confetti in the hallway, champagne in my shoe. I said I do in costume, but not to you. Your suit was wrinkled, buttons coming loose. The vows were scribbled motel, shampoo blues. I smiled for the mirror, not for the man, thinking of a life that was never the plan. The organ never played, but we heard the hum of promises fading like bubble gum. It was a television wedding with nobody watching. Our love was a trailer, misleading but haunting. You held my hand for the sake of the frame, but I left with the lighter and forgot your name. Oh, the aisle was a hallway, the bouquet, just receipts. We rehearsed the moment, but skipped all the beats. So here's to the wedding with no paper trail, two hearts in costume doomed to fail. I said I do with a tear and a grin, to a love that was never written to begin.